What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out the new 85 overall preseason standouts LADD Mcconkey. Brand new wide receiver in the game, and he actually should be a pretty solid. If we take a look at his stats, he is 6 foot, 186 pounds, so a little bit on the lighter side, but I think he could be a really good slot receiver. He has 85 speed, which is pretty solid there. He has 82 catching, 86 short route running, 89 medium route running, and 86 deep route running. So he hits all three 85 thresholds on his route running, which is nice. You could actually probably get the medium up to 90, which is actually really good. He also has 87 acceleration, 84 change of direction, and he also has 86 juke. I'm not 100% sure if he has the good juke in this game, but we'll definitely check that out in the gameplay, and 79 carrying as well. So overall stat-wise, LADD Mcconkey looks pretty solid. Now, if we take a look at his abilities and his discounted ability buckets, we have mid and elite for 2 AP and bulldozer for 3 AP. I've decided that I'm going to use the mid in for 2 AP. It's worked in the past for some other cards, so maybe we'll get a crazy catch animation with them. And in the tier 1 bucket, he has leapfrog and then basically all the other basic abilities, so nothing really too special there. But as for the X factors, he has slot-o-matic for 1 AP, mid and elite for 1 AP, third down threat for 1, and then he has double meat, rack him up, max security, all the other basic abilities that you could usually throw on your as an X factor. I'm going to use the slot-o-matic, and hopefully we can get that activated. All you need is 2 10-yard catches, so we should be able to get that activated during the gameplay, and hopefully he'll run some better routes, even though he does have pretty good route running. So let's go ahead and get into a game and check out how LADD Mcconkey plays. All right, so we have found a game, and we do have LADD Mcconkey on the field. All right, we are going to have Chase Brown over there. Chase Brown fighting for some yards here. All right, the one route that's been really good this year has been a stem down corner route, and I think the corner route will get open, and LADD Mcconkey is catching that football. What a really great route there by him. All right, we do have him on a zig route. Maybe he gets open on the zig. He actually does get open, and Mcconkey, I tried to actually just take it up the field. Unfortunately, I actually decided to possession catch that. All right, part of me wants to throw this speed out, and I think the speed out gets open, and LADD Mcconkey into the end zone. He did a little 180 catch there, and he's doing his little dance. Hey, LADD Mcconkey, I said it in the intro that he has really good route running. All 3 thresholds, they are definitely showing up on our very first drive. At 1st and 10, my opponent's going to throw the football, and I have no idea what he is throwing in this game. I got an interception on the first drive, and he has been very confusing. Looks like a run here. It is going to be a run, and he's only getting 4 yards. 3rd and 6. All right, if we can get some pressure, we might be able to get something and hit him there. He got the first down. Interception, maybe? And T. Higgins just caught that football over my head. All right. I mean, that's basically about as realistic as T. Higgins is, but come on, man. I feel like I was in position for that potential interception. Interception, please? Never mind. Johnston's just gonna moss us. All right. Okay, what is going on here? I couldn't even commentate what I just seen. Hold on. We have to record this clip. Y'all have to take a look at this. Watch what happens to his Johnston. We end up hitting him there. Look at this. He just floats on the ground for literally like another 10 yards. What is this? I cannot believe what I just seen. That might be the biggest Madden glitch I think I've ever seen. And thankfully, we got a sack on this play, but that was crazy. All right, can we find a way to get an interception? And it's possible, but unfortunately, we can't get there. God, come on, man. All right, maybe the corner route gets open. If not, we might have Worthy or somebody, and we'll actually just go ahead and take Luther Burden. And Burden, can you get us the first down? We'll get 9 yards on it. All right, maybe something like this works, and that was probably the dumbest thing I could have done, and it actually worked out in my favor. Hold on. I might just have laser beams to throw out here. I want to send him somewhere, and if that was a bad ball. That was a red pass from Bo Nix, but Mcconkey comes down with it. All right, so it looks like LADD is lighting up, which is nice. That's always what you want to see. Now, I just want to figure out how I can get LADD into that end zone over there. Maybe something like this, and I guess we're not going to. We'll take Worthy. Worthy, just fight off of it. All right, so I've put him on a zig route. Zig isn't going to get open, but Chase Brown's going to go into the end zone. LADD Mcconkey led us a pretty solid drive there. I would have liked to score him another touchdown, but we will get this ball back in 33 seconds. Oh, Chase Brown is cooking on the kick return. Juke him again. Honestly, I thought we had green daylight. I thought we were going to be going to the house on that kickoff from the 3rd quarter. Right, unfortunately, LADD Mcconkey's not in the game, so we're just going to hand this football off and see what Chase Brown can do. And Chase Brown, honestly, is trying to go to the house. All right, part of me wants to throw this seam streak, and LADD Mcconkey, this a touchdown? LADD Mcconkey down the middle for a touchdown. LADD Mcconkey, he might actually have to stay on the team. He is cooking right now. Look at that, perfectly there. My opponent didn't set up anybody in the seams. and LADD Mcconkey just brings this home. All right, 1st and 10. My opponent is going to be going to a play action, and we almost got there with Troy Anderson. Guys, if you do not have Troy Anderson on your team, you need to pick up that 82 overall card. He is insane. I know I didn't get the interception there, and he might have dropped a pick earlier in this game on the first drive, which we did get a second interception with them. Interception? We do get the interception with Xavier Watts, and we might actually have more here. We're actually going to stiff arm T. Higgins off of us. Hopefully my opponent stays. I want to score another touchdown. He's out of there. We had an absolute elite showcasing so far in game 1. All right, so we are in game number 2. Not going to lie, my opponent made me struggle. Luckily, I got a get the ball. We're at the 2-yard line, though. I kind of want to throw it to Mcconkey, but we have to take Chase Brown. Chase Brown getting us to the 5-yard line. All right, I don't know how good my opponent is at stopping the seams. I know he has a safety there, but just never know. Looks like we actually will have Mcconkey, and Mcconkey is going to be going to the end zone. McKinney is definitely not going to be catching us, especially not the 85 overall version. LADD Mcconkey into the end zone. Can we hit a gritty? We got a white boy gritty. Let's go. All right, let's see what he's going to do on this play. I would assume he's going to be running this football. If I had to guess, it could be a play action, but looks like it is going to be a run to Chase Brown. Not going to lie, if any of my cards fumble, I'm going to be a little bit hesitant to continue running the football with him because one hit stick and he might fumble again. It looks like going to the screen. Can we get there? Campbell, honestly, I don't know why Campbell's on the field. This guy is so slow. It looks like he's going to a pass. He's trying to roll out. We're going to send some pressure. He's going to his tight end. I absolutely just missed a hit stick there. We're trying to guard the tight end, and he throws a high ball right over our 6'4" head. All right, I am going to be run committing up the middle. If this is a pass, I'm absolutely cooked, but we are going to be run committing, and the run commit does work out. All right, I have a feeling if he's going to throw anything, it's going to be some inside routes, and what we're going to do, we're going to run man coverage. It is some routes on the inside, and can we get there? His Amon-Ra St. Brown almost came down with that football. Please don't throw that seam streak, and he throws it, but he doesn't come down with it. The defense holds. We're at the 8-yard line. All right, I'm not saying that I'm going to be throwing this seam streak to Mcconkey, but there's definitely a chance that I do throw it, and I'm going to give him a shot. Mcconkey, can you come down with that? We overthrow the football. Honestly, not my best read there, but I had to try it. All right, I can't lie. I sometimes overthink things for whatever reason. We just need to play smart right here, and somebody eventually will get open, and I think I see my boy Chase Brown down the field. Chase Brown's taking the hit stick there, but we get up to the 41-yard, a big 31-yard gain. Mcconkey, just get open. Mcconkey, hold on to this football. Mcconkey does not hold on to it. The zig's not going to get open, but it looks like Chase Brown is going to be able to get that through a tight window. All right, LADD Mcconkey. LADD, hold on to this football. LADD does. I just wanted to cut it up the field. All right, how about a corner route? Maybe a corner route gets open and doesn't look like it gets open. Actually, it does get open. I don't know why his Sean Murphy bunting just ran away, but Mcconkey, oh, he does get the good juke. Mcconkey into the end zone, and we hit the backflip. All right, well, that answers my question about if he has the good juke or not. That is absolutely elite. This card's ridiculous. That juke was so smooth with it. I love it. My opponent is sowing a seam streak, but it doesn't matter. We have Nick Cross there to get that, and what can we do here, Skirt? All right, well, I figured my opponent was out of here. That was a pretty good showcasing from LADD Mcconkey. He got 2 touchdowns in that game. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video using the new 85 overall LADD Mcconkey, and this card was absolutely elite, in my opinion. I think you could argue a top 5 receiver in this game. I know he only weighs 186 pounds, but he's 6 foot. He has the good juke in this game, which is the same one that Luther Burden has, and a couple other receivers have it. The 85 speed is still basically top end. We do have an overall increase on Wednesday and Thursday, so we will be going up to 86 overall champions and 87 LTDs, but LADD Mcconkey is still that guy in this game. Also, if we were to take a look at the stats that we had in this game, we had 9 catches, 246 yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. He had 110 yards after the catch. I mean, what more could you want from a receiver? He also did help us on numerous scoring drives where he didn't get the ball thrown to him in the end zone, so really solid card. If you're looking for a new wide receiver, LADD Mcconkey is that guy. He has mid and elite for 2 AP, and Slotomatic definitely were helping in the gameplay, as you've seen. But if you guys did like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.